So far, this cold front has not proved to be what we thought it would be. It's been cold, that's for sure, but unfortunately, most of the crops are still in around here, and the deer just aren't, for some reason, they're not really hitting the acorns. But I decided I killed a deer here, I believe it was last year, the 3rd week of October. We're in the 2nd week right now, towards the end of it. But it's colder this year, I believe, than last year was, so I'd say it should be about right. The beans over the hill, they're starting to combine. But the cornfield, that really has me worried. It's still completely standing. And, yeah, I think it's kind of just pulling all our deer. This wind's kind of swirling in here, too, so I don't know what this evening's going to do, but this morning just didn't show anything good. But I feel real good about this evening. The landowner said he's seen a really big buck cross the field up here, right by the barn. I'm just barely in the woods here. So I'm thinking he's working this valley. With any luck, I can get a crack at him or a doe. The hill sucks to drag up, but hopefully they don't go all the way to the bottom. We had a big buck on camera here 2 months ago. He just completely disappeared. We have no idea where he went. And sadly, that's the only buck we've got on camera worth shooting anywhere so far. I've got a few cameras to check this week and a few to set out over some scrapes. So scrapes are starting to pop up everywhere. But like I said, I feel good about this evening, so we're going to stick it out and hopefully put something down here in the next hour or so. We'll see how the night goes. That happened pretty quick. I just seen a glimpse of something running up there. So I grabbed my bow. I could tell it was a deer. It's just a little bitty doe. But meat in the freezer. So, here's what happened. She come running down this hill for some reason. So I grabbed my bow, got everything. I could barely draw. That's weird for me. That hasn't happened in years, but I could barely draw. I guess because it's so cold, my muscles are tensing up. But I finally got it back. She was right behind this tree. She was facing me, so I put it right in the brisket. She's laying right there. Just about dead already. She should be done any second. I think I shot straight through her. I can't tell. keeps moving, she might get another arrow, but as of the moment, I have one dead deer right there, or pretty much dead. She ain't big, like I said, she's a tiny little doe, but meat's meat. I don't pass up a good opportunity. Even that little doe gives me the shakes. My knee more than anything right now is shaking. Let's see what time it is. 2 minutes ago, so 6:52 is when I shot her. That's pretty good. A little earlier than the last time I killed one out of this tree. But it's weird she came down here alone. Makes me wonder if Rick got one. I'd be willing to bet Rick shot a deer up there. That's why that one came alone. Yeah, buddy. I love it. Yeah, that's what I live for right there. Just everything. Everything from her running down the hill and just going from complete relaxed, except for the part where I'm freezing, to excitement, you know? Even that moment where I was having trouble, like I was trying to draw, it's just, I don't know. I got a good workout in before I came, so I'm guessing with the cold, it's just tensing my muscles up. But I can barely draw. Oh yeah, I see my lighted knock right there. It was behind a leaf, but just every little thing about the hunt. I freaking love it. Whew. I think I can hear a deer walking. you kidding me? I don't know how big he is, but he looked wide and nice. He looked like a mainframe 9. I could hear does just trotting down this hill. I just smoked that doe right there. She's dead. And I could see just doe after doe. Then I hear a snort wheeze. I thought it was going to be a doe that I was going to shoot. I let them all get past me because I heard a snort wheeze. You gotta be kidding me. A freaking snort wheeze. This early. It's October 13th. Next thing you know, big old buck's coming. He comes in to 30 yards. I get him broadside in that open. And I mean, you gotta be kidding me. I'm positive he's down. I'm shaking so bad. I didn't even count how many does come by. There was like 6 maybe. I don't think the GoPro got him, but I think the Tacticam would have got him. Definitely not the biggest buck in my life, but I have yet to kill a buck in October with my bow. And I'm pretty sure I just got it done. Oh, I'm shaking so bad. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna start backing up and get out of this tree and go get Rick. I got a double. A buck and a doe double. And my first ever freaking buck in October. That's like what I dreamed of with this set. I'm shaking so bad, this is ridiculous. He's not even a giant, you know, but oh my God. I can't stop right now. I thought that doe was exciting, but 2 minutes later a freaking buck comes in with pushing 6 does. I'm shaking so bad. I can't stop. Yeah, baby. He looks wide too. I mean, he looks pretty dang wide. I gotta get down.
Yeah, we're good. For now.
Up here at least.
You went up here?
Huh?
Went up here?
No, he went right there. I got this off to him. Get off of there. Alright. You see me?
Can I zoom out a little bit? I can barely see you. You're good though.
Let's see what it is. He was perfectly outside, but I shot him.
Shine right here. Real quick. Never mind, I thought I seen blood for a second. But...
yeah, I'm pretty sure it shot straight through him. He was walking through this thick stuff. The first time we saw it, right here somewhere. And he was just going against the wall.
You kicked right there.
And I think I wrote this. This one isn't really seeing anything.
Yeah.
Well, looks like bad news. We tracked for about 200 yards last night. The blood was decent. There was no bubbles in it, which really had me worried, but it was still decent blood, so we thought maybe it cut something, but he tucked that shoulder as soon as I shot, so I thought maybe that was kind of clogging the wound, plus he still had the arrow in him, and we never found any parts of the arrow, so I think he still has the arrow in him. But he went about 200 yards, like I said. We lost blood last night. We decided to go ahead and back out. We'd come back in the morning. It was going to be cold. We didn't know it was supposed to rain. So we woke up to rain.
And forecast said it was going to start at 8, but it started at like 5. But yeah, so tracked this morning. Nothing to really go off of because of the rain and whatnot. Just kind of saturated the blood. Couldn't find the arrow still. We grid searched a lot of area, but it's hills and hollers. It's steep. There's a lot of down trees, thick brush. We could have been 20 yards from him and never found him. But yeah, it's a heartbreaker. It's the widest buck I've ever shot. I honestly, my first instinct when I shot this buck was double lung, he's dead, you know. He crashed within 10 yards, and I think it was actually because he was on 3 legs and he tripped, but he got up another 30, 40 yards, and I, like, even on camera, I was sitting there like, oh, I could hear him going down. He was just crashing through everything. It sounded like he went down. I was confident. I was 100%. It was a double lung. He went down. Nothing in my mind was saying anything except for he's dead. But like I said, I tracked. Me and Rick both spread out a little bit. We're trying to find a dog now that can blood track, just to give it one last effort towards finding him. But we told the landowner, and we're trying to get hold of the neighbor now to see if we can get permission to run a dog on them, because we believe it actually went on to the neighbor. But yeah, not good, not happy. 3 inches to the left and it would have been, I'd have watched him fall. He wouldn't have gone nowhere. 30 yards probably. That's just how it is. I think I was just excited from shooting the doe, 3-4 minutes before, and having all those does come in, him snort wheezing, pushing those does. I mean, I knew he was a big mature buck, but I didn't know he was 20 plus inches wide. I knew he was wide, but not that wide. Watching the video over and over and over, I'm pretty sick to my stomach right now. I don't even know what to do. We just exhausted our options, and right now we're looking for a blood dog. If we can't find it, we're going to be looking for buzzards, because we've walked all we can walk without, having a posse of people, and we just don't have that. Plus, like I said, we believe it might have went over onto the neighbor. If we can get permission on them to blood track, then maybe we'll find him before that. But if we don't find a dog, we're just going to have to hope for the best. I don't know. I don't think he lived. I don't think he could live. Just where it's at. It's not high enough to be in no man's land, I don't believe. I think I just hit that shoulder blade just right, and it slowed that arrow down. But I still felt like it had enough penetration that would have got in that cavity and be poking at the lung and cutting it. Like I said, he didn't want to use that leg. He tucked it. But yeah, it's a heartbreaker. I don't even know what to do. I've been after an October buck 20 years. Finally had him in my grasp right there. He's a big old mature buck. He ain't one of them high score bucks. He's just wide, really cool. Would have looked great on the wall. God, part of it, but nothing you can do. Just move on. If we can't find the dog, like I said, we walked from daylight until 11:30. Nothing. That's 2 of us grid searching the hills. Like I said, though, it's logs down, it's thick. We could have walked right past him. No blood. Freaking rain ruined that one for us. It wasn't a super heavy rain, so if we find a dog, a lot of people say it'll be good, but we'll see. All we can do is hope something pans out. We're going to pass that picture around of that buck to all the neighbors, so in case anybody finds him in shed season or sees him alive, they can let us know. So we don't have any pictures of him. We've never seen him before. Just come through pushing those does down to me. I don't know. But I'm sure I'm talking your ear off. I'm talking my own ears off. So I'm going to wash my clothes, take a hot bath, shower, whatever the hell you people do, and relax. We'll see if we figure something out.